So this is going to be a reading for my Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be a look at what you're going to be experiencing for the second half of October. Now, the reason why this is detailed, or why I titled it the way I titled it, is because we're going to break this reading down into several categories to get more information on what you're going through. So we're going to start off with a general overview, then we're going to start looking at love, and then we're going to look at career and finances towards the end. So keep in mind, even with us being as detailed as possible with this reading, it's still general because it is a public video, meaning that this reading is for a multitude of different people. So only take what applies and leave the rest. If you have a more serious personal situation going on and you need personal guidance, I definitely suggest getting a reading with either your favorite reader or me. Okay, whoever you feel connected to the most. And if you want one with me specifically, check out the information listed in my description. My link tree link will be there, and literally all my links will pop up, including my official website. And on my website, you guys can book tarot sessions and enter the code spooky season at checkout so you guys can get 40% off up until October 15th. So let's go ahead and get straight into the reading after I got that done. What I'm seeing here for you, Sagittarius, this is going to be a time frame in which you guys are going to just be doing your own thing or focusing on yourself. This is you realizing that you can't really look around at what other people have going on. The only thing that you should be doing is focusing on yourself, and that's the only thing that you can pretty much bring your attention to in order for you to have progress in your life. Sometimes we get caught up in looking at people around us or even other people's perceptions of where we are in life, and then we feel pressured to do things that aren't in alignment with us. And during this time frame, you guys are going to really learn that it's best to focus on self in the case of progression. This is like not following the crowd or the status quo in a sense. During the second half also, this is about reclaiming like your personal power and then enhancing your personal connection with source. Connecting with source on a deeper level. And to improve your situation during the second half, you guys do need to make sure that you're adjusting your energy to the current cycle that you guys are in, and kind of getting with the change that's around you, not wanting to kind of regress or go back to stagnant energy that's out of alignment with you. Now, I also see with love, a lot of you are going through the process of trying to improve your love situation. In some cases for my singles, it's just more so an issue with finding love that's either consistent or along the lines of what you desire. Like you may be someone who's desiring something more serious, like marriage and all those things. You may be running into people who are unsure. Within this energy, this may be just more so people reflecting off of you. And when I say that, these people that you may be coming in contact with may be aspects of yourself that may be unhealed, and they may be triggering to those aspects. So where you have trust issues, some of you guys may be running into people who have an inability to just focus on one person. And this is you having to like overcome that personal barrier. During the second half, you also may be feeling like you need some time to yourself and to focus on yourself and kind of, like I said, this feels like I need to do me. And regardless of what happens during this time frame, things are going to play out in your best interest. So don't let any little small challenges or obstacles kind of throw you off or make you feel as if you're on the wrong path or something. And then there's a focus on forgiveness as well here. So this is going to be a time frame in which you guys are having to let go and heal. Whether this is in the sense of letting go of guilt, regret, experiences that you've gone through, releasing the resentment for certain individuals and kind of removing them completely from the situations you've experienced with them, but more so looking at the experience that you went through and what it taught you in the end. What's going on with my Sagittarius love life? So there may be slight pettiness going on between you and a partner, whether this is like you guys being petty on Instagram and posting stories and stuff to be petty towards each other, or things being said that aren't necessarily meant, but out of like pettiness, or there may even be like this questioning going on, or one partner is asking questions and inquiring about certain things, or you or this person having questions that seem to be unanswered, or inquiries about the relationship that they feel like they need answered in some form. But what I see here, there's invested time that a lot of you have put into a connection, and at this point it's making you pretty sad that things aren't as stable as it was at one point, and what you may have, you know, hoped for this relationship to be, like you guys getting married or having kids, or some of you are married and have kids with this person. It's just the foundation of the relationship doesn't look like how you necessarily want it to look. And this time frame is going to bring you to a point where you have to make some critical decisions and some choices. From some of my people who just temporarily stop talking to this person, you guys will speak again. But again, there's some critical decisions that need to be made. And some of you more so just have a connection with this person. You aren't in a relationship with them, and that may actually be the challenge. Some of you want to be more seriously involved with this person, but they may be acting kind of weird with that, and you may have inquiries as to why that's happening, especially since you guys have been talking for some time. And it's like, again, a critical decision needs to be reached at this point. What's going on with my Sagittarius career and finances? So anxiety in regards to a strategy to stay successful or to get to a point to where you feel successful. You could be exploring other opportunities to put yourself ahead, but the only thing that may be stopping you during this time frame is a mind frame, a way of looking at things, a perspective, and also for some of you, like a big focus on your love life, and it could be distracting you from focusing on things that are more so important in terms of finances. Some of you, you're always constantly in worry in terms of where money's going to come from or how you're going to stay on top of your bills. And you may be trying to, like I said, come up with a plan to get yourself in more successful energy to where you don't feel that way and you're not going through emotional moods because of your finances in a sense. Some of you, while being on a break from some sort of connection, this is going to give you an opportunity to be able to focus solely on your finances for a bit. But if you don't take this break, like take advantage of this break properly, you could really miss an opportunity for you guys to get personal development going. Yeah. Some of you are still in a space where you don't really know what you want to do, and you could be looking at a career change as being more difficult than it really is. And you'll really start to realize that as like your personal emotions keep shifting, so like your career goals or desires keep seeming all over the place. But these are some of the things that I see. I hope I put things in perspective for you in some way. Again, if you do want a personal with me, just check the information out below. And if you want to see future readings from me, make sure you subscribe so you never miss a beat. And I will see you in the next one.